Hello everybody, this is Etho and welcome back to the Let's Play series. Woohoo! Alright, so the goal here is to get through that gate, that one right over there, without really looking at us going through it. You know what I mean? We gotta be in this camera view where we can't see anything really. Oh, I missed. And we gotta fly through that thing. That's my life's ambition right now. Don't ask me why. It's just something I want to do. Come on! I hit the top of it. How's our health? Oh, we're almost dead. Uh-huh. No one said it would be easy. One last try. Come on. Yeah, I kind of wanted to keep flying, but I'm going to count that as a win, okay? I think we're good. So today we're going to answer one of life's greatest questions, guys. How did I make the llamas walk around Sandy City like that? No, actually that's a secret. What we're going to do instead, a little experiment here. I want to see what happens if, how do we position this? I think we want a dispenser and an observer facing the other way. Like that, right? And then observer this way. And the dispenser, 2 dispensers, 2 buckets of water, 2 observers. So what happens if we activate the observer? Is it going to just activate them once? I think it's gonna like create a clock, like they'll pulse constantly, right? Let's find out. I'm just curious. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so it seems water streams with observer blocks are a little bit weird. They don't work quite like I expected. So you see it triggers twice. It always triggers twice. That time it triggered 3 times, I think. But yeah, so when the water stream gets updated, like when this water flows to like where this observer is, it updates once. And then when it flows down, it updates again at this block. So you can see, check this out. Like if I open the chest next to the water stream, that causes the observer to update because it updates the water, which then updates the observer, I think. Open and close. Yeah. Huh. Okay, this is unrelated to what we were just doing, but I have a question. Maybe somebody out there knows what's going on. When you load up the game, in the Minecraft launcher, it says loaded like 488 advancements. And then later, it keeps saying loaded 344. Does anyone know what that's talking about? Because if you look at the advancements, there's like only 50 listed here, right? So where are the other 300 coming from? Or what's it loading constantly? Curious. Just wondering. We're going to do something here. I got a stupid little project in mind. It's going to require 40 dispensers. So what better opportunity to try out the new crafting system here than making dispensers. Dispensers, if you don't know, are the absolute worst thing to craft in the game. So we want to try this out. So we still gotta like throw them. That's fine. I expected that. Alright, throw that. I think we still gotta do it one by one though, right? I'm gonna grab some cobblestone. Boop, 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 boop. And then we'll start picking up the bows. So I think we can go on here. Like I've actually contemplated making a machine to make crafting dispensers easier because they're just such a pain. They're the worst. Oh, we need redstone. That's what's missing. It's like, what's going on? Okay, let's try this out. Dispensers. So yeah, you gotta do it one by one, it looks like. Oh. Oh, I messed up. Normally the way I would do it is I would press Q, then the number key. Q, number key. And I think that's actually faster still. Alright, very cool, very cool. So we're also going to need a few blaze rods for our build here. And you might be thinking, Etho, what could possibly require blaze rods? Why would you need blaze rods for a build? I'm going to give you one guess. Alright, make your guess. What's your guess? You said brewing stands. You're wrong! We do not need them for brewing stands. We need them for something else. You ready for this? We're making fire charges. Aha! New recipes unlocked. And it is gunpowder. Oh, it makes 3 stacks. I thought it was 2 for some reason. Okay, that's very good. We want to try to get as many as we can, and then those are going to get loaded into the dispensers. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're about ready with this thing. Now, I did warn you. I did say it was a stupid little project. And I meant it. So I wanted to see if I could spell out a word with fire, right? So I wanted to see how tricky it actually was. So it's like, well, what word do I spell out? So we're going to spell out my name, Etho, out of fire, and it's going to be amazing. So turns out it was a little bit tricky, not too bad. This is our Etho circuit over here. And we want to try and make it look cool, right? So we don't want them to all activate at the same time. We kind of want it to, like, spell it out like as it goes down, you know. So got the button set up here. We'll do it once before we cover it, just to make sure it works. I got it on a delay. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. The whole thing activated. That's a good sign. It means we didn't miss a piece of redstone anywhere. And now all we got to do is cover it up. So I put slabs in places where the redstone goes uphill like that, so it shouldn't get cut off. And I think it should be good. Right? Hopefully. We'll find out. Cool. So here we go, guys. I think we're ready now. So the idea is you could hide like a secret message or an arrow or something completely hidden underground. Then you tell somebody to hit a button, and then it'll be like, oh my goodness. So amazing. Okay, that's pretty cool. I couldn't quite get the timings perfect at the end there, just because of the way it worked out. There was enough space to do it like where it was perfectly smooth. But that wasn't too bad. That was pretty good, I thought. Let's try it one more time. And then the fire will disappear over time here. I put the border around it because I was worried I wouldn't know where to look or might lose it eventually. Because, like, I'll fight creepers kind of carelessly sometimes when I'm on the sand. And I wanted to make sure I wouldn't do it over top of this, right? In the future, if there's ever a creeper here, I know, oh, gotta be careful. Because we got the border there. One more time. Alright, here we go. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so I was trying to decide what are we going to be doing here, what comes next, and to tell you the truth, I'm in a little bit of a building mood right now. So we're going to do some building. We'll try to do refinement if we can. Like, I was just here and I was like, man, I never finished this path. And this place, like, we got the important stuff done, like, we got most of it figured out, but there's still some stuff here that should get finished. The floor's not done down there. That's not done. All this netherrack shouldn't be there. The roof isn't done here, so yeah, I'm gonna spend some time here and see what we can do. I think for the roof. Oh, because this is a nether fortress and blazes spawn in nether fortresses now, sometimes I get surprises. Oh, and if I kill one of them, then everybody freaks out. Like all the guys behind the glass start freaking out. It's not kind of gonna leave the area again. Ah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. So yeah, I think for the roof here, what we're gonna do is fill in with cyan. And I did bring a bunch of stuff with me here. Yeah, so we'll go around the glowstone. And it looks like it kind of got a shape figured out here before. I think we're going to do it like this. Oh, I actually saw a fireball go by. Oh, he snuck up there. Okay, he's going to get me. I just left the area. They were giving me a lot of trouble, so had to leave, came back, gave me trouble again, had to leave, came back, and now we're doing some building. Okay, so this purple border, I think we'll run along there on both sides. Along there too. And then we're going to fill in that middle part with glass, kind of like we did over here, just to create some more depth. Okay, well I think that's an improvement, right? A little bit better than what we had. What I'm having trouble with now is I got to connect, like this was all open before, and now I'm going to try connect it to the roof, right? Instead of keeping it open like we did. Make it feel like the room is finished. Problem is, there is redstone behind those sandstone stairs there. So somehow I got to make this look better. Maybe... I don't like how, like, as you're walking here, that window's kind of blocked, so maybe we will try get rid of some of this. A couple blocks here. Make it a bigger, better arch, right? Is always a good thing. Let's see, if we go up here... That might be good, actually. And then it might be easier to make this look good over here. Because then this is like at the top, that's good. Maybe we'll throw in some slabs here. Get rid of that. Then what's over here? Oh, it's just open, but then I think, yeah, redstone's right here, so we got to put something here too. It's a little bit square, a little bit chunky over there. I couldn't quite get it perfect because the redstone was in the way. Oh, it's actually a really hard jump. There we go, we got it. But we almost will never see up there anyway because it's on the back side, right? So next thing we're going to do, we're going to run maybe some purple stairs along the top here on both sides. We'll just see if anything comes with that. And I think we'll make it stick out like this all along. Good stuff, alright. Next we're going to bring the purple down next to the spawner there on the right. Bring it down. And then mirror that on the other side of this opening here, like over here. Yeah, so basically our goal with this, guys, is just to think of things to add to the room that we can fill in the space and get it finished looking, you know? Not really thinking too much about it. We're going to do another skunk line thing like we have over there. We're going to mirror that on the top of the roof here. So we'll put sandstone between. And that will hopefully look cool too. What is this stone brick over here? Is that redstone? Oh, I hope that's not redstone. No, it looks like it's just a bunch of blocks for some reason. What about above? No? There is on that stone, I know. Okay. You know what? I'm actually really happy with that skunk line. I think that's really good. Because it creates like a continuation effect. It goes whoop, and then whoop, and it's almost like they connect together up over there from this angle, but when you're up over here, you can see that they don't actually. But I think that's good. Mixes in some sandstone up there as well. Now, take a guess. Have you figured out my secret sauce to building? What's going to go over here? Question. Gotta balance it out. Gotta get some purple on this side too. Piece of cake. Right? Keep it in line. Yeah, over here is good. Oh, I just killed it. Yeah, so purple pillar here is gonna happen. What else? So on the other side of the skunk line here, again, we're gonna do the mirror thing. Gonna take some cyan and try to add that over here. Okay, well, it's coming together here, guys. We're getting close. Getting very close here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that. That's a little weird, maybe. But I am about to do something. I don't know if you guys can handle this. It's going to blow your mind. We're going to do horizontal skunk lines. Horizontal. I know, crazy. Revolutionary. It's going to happen. Let's change out this so there's not quite as much sandstone. We'll get some gray mixed in here too that way. Let's make this gray. Then we're going to try boop 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 boo horizontal skunk line. Okay. It's going to go over here. We might try to get 2 of them in. Oh, I'm short. Darn. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to try to get sandstone running along here. We'll break that. And then continue it on so it connects to over there. Are you ready? Are you prepared to witness the horizontal skunk lines? Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Boof. Absolutely astonishing, right? We just unlocked a new recipe looking at these things. They're so amazing. So they fill up the spot pretty good there. And then over there I decided to add in a door. Remember it was all gray here before it. Added in a door so we can still go back here if we want to and look at like how the gizmo works, where if for some reason they get stuck, we might be able to reach it from here too. Didn't want to cut off that access like we had before. Up over there I just filled in with glass. You can see the netherrack back there through the glass, but I think I'm okay with that because like you can see it through this glass over here too, and I don't really want to change all that out. It makes it feel like we're still in the nether if you see a little bit of netherrack, right? So I think that's okay. Then up over there I put in a pot light because it was kind of dark, and got some lighting behind the door there too. What else? What else? Connected the arch across like that. And I think the top part of this room is all finished now. Oh yeah, and there's like some weird things here, like where this wasn't stairs, this was solid blocks. I got that all fixed. Changed a little bit with the door here. And I'm just going to block them off with glass until we actually put something there. Made like a little support stair thing here for the pathway. And yeah, we got the bottom part of this to do, which I think we'll save for another day because that's probably going to take me a little bit of time too. Won't be as difficult as this top part, but still. And maybe we will try to work on the tunnel here before we finish up. Because this is what's really bothering me is this tunnel, because I got to walk it, right? We should really change this out with some ice so that I can ride the boat here. Oh, he wants me. He wants me so bad. He's like, how can I get him? And then he looks at me, and he's going to think about it for a little bit. Then he's going to be like, can I get him if I go up over here? No, I can't get him. I'm going to come back. Can't let him out of my sights. Okay, let me think. Let me think. If I wait long enough, he's going to have to come down to pick up his ice, because it's going to despawn. I'm going to hit him down there. Missed. Alright, we got him. 360. Aw, yeah. Decisions. Do we go with option number 1 with the cyan right next to the purple, or do we recess it 1 block and makes it look darker? And like there's something back there. Hard to decide. Option 3, we do this, but we also fill it with glass. What does that look like? I think that's better. Alright, very cool, guys. So check it out. Our tunnel's pretty much all done here, I would say. Ended up going with option 3. I think it looks the best out of them. Or it's the most interesting anyway. So if in doubt, always go with the most interesting one. Now, what I would like to do, one final thing here, is we got to make a connection to the tunnel up here. The way I get up here normally is to ender pearl, or I use my fireworks. It would be cool if we could actually ride the boat up here and connect to this tunnel, and then like drop down too. So I'm going to try set up a slime launcher. And I'm not sure. I guess we'll try keep it in line here and see if this is the right spot. It's going to be a trial and error thing. I don't know the exact distance they launch you. So we want slime launcher right here. This is going to have to be like note blocks or something that doesn't move with the slime. And I got 1. Do we got more? Oh no, I don't think we have more. No! Okay, I'll make another one. Unless I'm blind, I didn't see it. Do we still have redstone? Yeah, we're running low on redstone again. Sometime we really need to finish up that witch farm. I kind of left it and haven't fixed it, right? And I'm running low on redstone again, so it might be a good time to get that done. Okay, so we do that, and then we're going to have a pressure plate over here. I think you want it on the back side. So if we're approaching from this side towards it, then I think the pressure plate goes here, if I remember right. And then we just need to run that down to the piston. Don't have any blocks on me. Okay. Let's just use ice, I guess. And that should be good, hopefully. So we're going to take a running charge at this launcher and see if it'll take us up to the tunnel. So height and distance is the big concern here. Is it going to make it? Oh, I hit my head. Uh-oh. Okay, we had some pretty good speed going there, though, so maybe it'll work. We got to maybe take out some of this stuff. Let's take this away a couple blocks. Okay, here we go again. Woohoo! What? Okay, so we're going a little bit higher than we want to. Looks like we also can't go too quickly, because if we go too quickly, it seems like we shoot over the launcher. Let's try this one more time. Ooh. Oh, hit my head again. All right, everybody. Well, I tell you what, I just noticed the time on the episode, and it's about time we wrap up for today. We'll save that launcher thing for another time. And I was walking through here. Just tell me something here. I noticed all the vines today for some reason. Like, were these always here and I just never noticed them? Or did they just start growing recently? Like, they're all over the place. Surely they grew recently, right? For some reason. Because I find it hard to believe they were here all the time. I don't know. Anyways, here is the comment I picked out for today, guys. This is a question that kind of comes up, or a suggestion that comes up quite often, so I thought I'd mention it. It says, "Hey Etho, I know you've been doing a ton of large projects lately, and I really like them, but it takes away from the uploading schedule, as you've said from the last Hermitcraft episode. Instead of not doing any more large projects, have you thought about streaming them? You could stream the building of the project for the 2 or 3 days it takes to make it, and afterwards upload the regular video of the entire process." Okay, so here's the thing about that, because it is something I've thought about doing maybe, but you gotta like really be some special person to do both YouTube and streaming, I think. It doesn't work out for a lot of people. You either do one or you do the other. And the reason for that is pretty simple. It's because they both take efforts. They both take time. They both take efforts. Like, you got to set up your streaming. You got to, like, when you're streaming, you got to put a lot of effort into what you're saying and, you know, be interesting for people to watch and all that kind of stuff. So if I do both, it's just going to be one more thing I got to do is the problem. And from my experience, I prefer YouTube over streaming, so that's why this is what I've been doing. Like, streaming's fun, but I would find it hard to do every day, I think. And actually, to be honest with you, like, the part of making these videos that I enjoy the most is when I'm not recording. That's like my fun time, when I can just chill and like build something like I did today. Are these all full? Pretty much. That's my like joy time. When I'm actually recording, it takes effort. Like, I got to think about what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it. If I mess up when I'm saying it, I got to redo it, and that's not fun. And like, it does take effort is the thing. What would really be good, this is what I need to find some way of doing small projects that people enjoy watching, right? And I'll give you an example here of how things have changed for me a little bit. Like, when we first started in this world, I'm just going to give this as an example. I spent a whole episode, I'm pretty sure, building this mushroom farm here. A whole episode. If I did that nowadays, like, people would be like, that was lame, right? Or is that just in my head? Because that's what I think people would be like. Or I spent a whole episode building this, for example. Honestly, I could do that so easily now if I was to do something like this. But I don't think people would be happy watching me do something like this nowadays. They expect more, in my mind. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. But that's just the feeling I get. Because there's so much, like, other YouTubers doing Minecraft. And we kind of shot ourselves in the foot, kind of, by doing more and more every episode to, like, attract people. We've entered a slippery slope where, well, we got to keep doing more and keep doing more. And I find it overwhelming to some extent at this point, all right? But it might all be in my head. Maybe it's all just in my head, and you know, people would be happy with simple things. Like I would love to just spend an episode caving. That would be super simple for me. But I don't think videos of this game are at that point anymore, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm curious what you guys would say. Anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.